Hey, if you're new here, I am Janelle, and I am a food blogger and cooking content creator here on YouTube, also on my blog, STEAMYVEGAN.com. Generally speaking, you're gonna find me here mostly sharing recipe videos that are healthy, high protein, plant-based, gluten-free. But today, we're going for some slightly different vibes. Yeah. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my honest thoughts and review of the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer. Oh yeah. We have gone through a lot together in the last couple weeks. I have put this thing through the ringer. We've done many recipe tests. We have cooked up a lot of food, and I have some thoughts to share with you guys on it. Now, your girl here typically uses an air fryer like at least 4 to 5 times a week, okay? Like, I air fry a lot of stuff. So it's very important to me that I have an air fryer that actually works good. How will I be reviewing the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer today? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. We're gonna rapid fire go through all the benefits of this bad boy here and why you might want to purchase it. I'm gonna go through all the different recipe tests I put this thing through, show you all the different foods I made and how they turned out. Were they good? Were they bad? You'll see. I'm also going to be, spoiler alert, testing out the built-in wireless thermometer that comes with this air fryer. So that is something you will not want to miss, so stick around. I'm also going to be comparing this to my very expensive $500 Breville Smart Oven air fryer, okay? We're going to see how this thing shapes up in comparison. Hopefully by the end of this video, you're going to have a pretty solid idea if this is the air fryer for you if you're in the market for a new air fryer. Isn't that the point of a review video, Janelle? Obviously. Now, quick disclaimer before we get to the review. TYPHUR has very generously gifted me with this air fryer to review on my channel, but there's a big but. All the opinions that I'm expressing today in this video are 100% my own. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, if there is any. It's all gonna be super transparent today, okay? All right, so if that sounds all good to you, got all that stuff out of the way, let's get right into this review now, shall we? Okay, let's get into some of the cool, neato features. This thing has a massive 8-quart basket. Like, this thing it's honky, it's hefty. It can fit like a lot of food in there, okay? Not only is it big and honky, it's also got a non-toxic, PFAS-free ceramic coating on the inside of the basket, which is great because, you know, we don't love those forever chemicals around here. At least I don't. It's got a beautiful touchscreen. Like, it's a big touchscreen that literally takes up like the whole top here, and it's really, really user-friendly. It's easy to read. The air fryer itself is so nice. It's just shiny, glossy, gorgeous. It also comes with 9-in-1 built-in features. It can air fry, roast, bake, reheat, preheat, and if you choose to cook through the wireless thermometer settings, you've got even more presets in there, which I'm about to get into very shortly. If you download the TYPHUR app on your phone, you can even completely control all of your cooking settings right through your phone, including using the wireless thermometer, which is really cool. I have never heard of anything like that before. Back to this cool looking thermometer that comes with the air fryer here. It just sits right on top here in its little casing, and while it sits here, it charges, which is pretty cool. If you want to use it, you just lift it out, you just lift the whole case out, and inside is a thermometer. And as soon as you remove the probe from its base here, all the settings show up right here on top of the air fryer. If you cook meat, then you have all these different preset options here. From left to right, you've got the beef, chicken, pork, and fish settings. And then from there, you can also choose your doneness level. So you can choose anywhere from rare to well done. Now you might be wondering, Janelle, you are plant-based, vegan. What use would I have for something like a wireless thermometer if I don't cook meat? And that is a great question. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, later on, I'm gonna be actually testing out this here thermometer in a totally vegan roast. It's like a big, you know, a hefty, honky roast. And I'm excited to see if this can actually make the perfect plant-based roast. We'll see. Back to the presets that come with the probe. How it works is that with whatever preset you choose, basically you select a doneness level that you want, and that will plunk into the air fryer what temperature it's going to cook the food at. And once the internal temperature reaches the cooked level, the air fryer turns off. I can just like set it and forget it and walk away and, you know, go and do something, you know, finish cleaning my bathroom, folding my laundry or whatever. I can check on the status of whatever I'm cooking with my phone, and I'll get a notification that just bings me right when it's finished cooking, so that I don't have to like come back up and down the stairs and wonder like, oh, is it finished cooking? Is my house burning down? You know, it's all just there in my phone. No sweat, no guessing. Okay, cool. Quick recap. What have we learned today, class? It's a big air fryer with a big basket. It's non-toxic. It's got a whole bunch of different features. You've got a cool, funky, wireless thermometer that you can also, you know, control with your phone. What have I not mentioned yet? Well, this actually comes with a 1.5-year warranty, which is pretty sweet. Most of the time, companies only offer like a 1-year warranty. So the fact that you get an extra 6 months, hey, I'll take it. That's pretty sweet. Not only that, but their customer service center is actually based in the US of A, which is also pretty cool. The last thing I'm gonna say about TYPHUR is that they're not just like a one-off product brand and that's it. They actually have a whole lineup of like really cool and innovative kitchen appliances. They're not just like some random Amazon brand that only sells like, you know, one little device, one appliance, and that's it. And their customer service, you know, is terrible. That is so not the case with TYPHUR. They make like really cool, really like cutting edge, high technology kitchen appliances that are meant to compete with the big dogs out there, like the Brevils of the world, the Ninjas, the Cuisinarts, etc. Moving on to what have I cooked so far in the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer? Well, I'm so glad we're at this part of the review, because if you know me, you will know that I am a girl who loves tofu, okay? I eat tofu like every day, and I love crispy air fried tofu. And so you know I have cooked up many a batch of tofu so far. And as you can see here, this batch I cooked up with some veggies. I wanted to kind of see how it would perform by adding something, you know, with a high water content like bell peppers and broccoli and red onions with some tofu to see if everything would still get crispy. And I was actually pleasantly surprised. The tofu came out actually very nice and crisp in many spots. It was very evenly cooked, and the veggies turned out great. They almost had that kind of barbecue-ish veggie taste when they get a little bit charred on the edges. And I've been so impressed with how quickly it got my food cooked. With this tofu recipe here, which was a pesto tofu, which was, oh my God, so good. Like, holy moly, I could not believe how quickly things cooked. Like, it took only like 10 minutes or so to get really nice and golden brown and like crispy. I've made teriyaki tofu. That came out like an absolute dream. At the time of filming this, it's fall and, you know, it's squash season. So I was like, let's air fry up some butternut squash. Why don't we? No burn spots, just perfectly cooked all the way through. And it was fork tender, beautifully crisped along the outside. It was so delicious. When I cooked a humongous, and I mean humongous, batch of French fries in this, and all these fries came out like really crispy. Not burnt, not overdone, just crispy, golden, as God intended them to be. And as you can see, I like accidentally, but maybe not so accidentally, dumped in like a huge amount of fries. Like, that was probably enough to feed 4 people. And it only took 21 minutes to get perfectly crispy. Did I overcrowd the air fryer basket? That was a question I was asking myself. But this thing handled all those fries like a total boss. A++. Now, after all this cooking, you would imagine that, you know, I would have to do a certain amount of cleaning to get rid of all the gunk and buildup in the basket. Well, I am happy to report, you guys, that this thing is so easy to clean. I'm talking like all you have to do is literally pop the thing in your sink, fill it up with some hot soapy water, and give it like a real quick wipe out. The little rack on the inside comes clean in like 2 seconds, and nothing sticks to the basket, like at all. It's also dishwasher safe too, so you can just put it in your dishwasher, set it, forget it. Now, comparing that to my Breville, as you can see, this thing has seen better days. This thing has been well used. The glass is just not very nice looking. There's so much to clean in my Breville. Not only do I have my air fryer basket, but I have the wire racks and I have the drip tray underneath, and they get absolutely filthy. I can barely fit the components in my dishwasher because they're so wide and tall. So yeah, it's a pain in the butt to clean compared to the TYPHUR. So this thing gets brownie points. Hey, quick side note, you guys. If you're looking for a few extra plant-based recipes in your life, I'm your girl, and you should totally subscribe to Steamy Vegan right below there, and maybe like this video while you're at it. I do all sorts of delicious recipes from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, all plant-based, all high protein, all delicious, and pretty good for you too. I would love to just be there for you in your plant-based journey, no matter where you are, so go ahead, subscribe, and let's get right on with it. Y'all, it is that time. We're gonna cook up a whole plant-based roast in the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer. This is the first time I'm doing this, so we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all, behold the plant-based roast. And look at that, it actually fits like perfectly. All right, so we've got our Neato wireless thermometer. Just inserting the probe. That just does not sound right. Into the fryer you go. Okay, y'all, so I am screen capturing on my phone as we speak all the steps to get this thing cooking. Okay, so I'm going to go select use the probe to control the cooking. I'm going to set the probe mode to, I'm going to do manual because I am not cooking beef, chicken, pork, fish, or a whole chicken. So we're going to go manual. Set. So now I'm gonna set my target cooked temperature, which is 75 degrees Celsius. I haven't figured out how to switch it back to Fahrenheit yet. Okay, set. And I'm gonna keep it on roast mode. You can see here I could have chosen air fry or bake, but I'm gonna keep it on roast. Set. Now my box instructs me to cook it at 175 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna change that. We're just gonna drag you down there. Perfect, set it. Let's start, baby. Please head to your device and tap start. Okay. Ooh. Now, if I were cooking this in the oven, like this my regular oven, it says that it should take anywhere from 60 to 70 minutes to cook. I hope this takes way less time in the air fryer. 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! By the beard of Zeus and great Odin's raven, this thing only took 40 minutes to cook. Grand reveal. Whoa. Very roasty, very toasty. We've got a deep golden brown color, which is normal for this roast, by the way. Every time I make it in the oven, this is always the color that it turns out. So, whoa. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, it looks perfect on the inside. It's got a nice little crust on it, okay? It's perfectly cooked on the inside. It is like juicy and succulent. Oh boy, oh, it's hot. I love that it did not dry out the inside at all. I happen to love the exterior crispy edges because I don't usually get that when I make these roasts in the oven. I'd call that a win. Overall, yeah, I would definitely say that internal thermometer did what it was supposed to, so check. All right, guys, here's my real quick pros and cons. What I love, the super responsive, very like user-friendly, intuitive touchscreen. It's great. This thing cooks quickly and really evenly, much more evenly compared to my Breville. And I just cooked up some potatoes while this was running with my roast inside, and you can see that the one corner of my air fryer basket has potatoes that are all a little bit too brown, a little bit more cooked than the rest of the batch. The TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer is definitely quieter than my Breville. As you can see here, compared to here running my Breville air fryer toaster oven. I love that the TYPHUR Sync is so much easier to clean than what I've currently got. I like that it's got such a big air fryer basket. I like big baskets, and I cannot lie. You other air fryers can't deny. I can fit just as much food in here as I can in my Breville. Yep, it takes up much less counter space, which is a bonus. When it comes to cons, you guys, I well and truly racked my brain to come up with anything that I didn't like about this air fryer. Nothing that stood out. There's nothing that I don't like about this air fryer. It works great. It's done everything I've wanted it to do and more, exceeding my expectations. It's a fantastic air fryer, and I give it literally A++s all over the place. I am definitely going to be using this air fryer all the time now because it has proven to me time and time again that this thing cooks fast, cooks a lot of food, cooks things evenly, and overall just does a banging job. Well, y'all, I hope you found this to be a fun and educational experience today as I reviewed the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer. Had a lot of fun. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe below. And again, I have a fun discount code so you can save 10% off one of these bad boys here if you want to get one for yourself or as a gift for someone, you know, this Christmas. I so appreciate your support using my shop links below. And hey, if you're looking for some extra fun tofu recipes, I actually just posted a video right here with 2 epic, delicious tofu recipes using the TYPHUR Sync Air Fryer that I think you should check out. All right, I'll see you guys in another video real soon. Ta-ta!